Going on, PowerTeam people, what's
Hey,
happening?
everybody.
What's going on?
Welcome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us tonight. And if this is your first time rocking with us, we would just like to say welcome, because we already know that you could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be right here with us. So for all of you guys that don't know who we are, we would like to go ahead and introduce ourselves. I go by the name of Kesha Kesh.
I'm your girl, J Money.
And it's your boy, Dr. Real, Mr. Motivational. Let's go.
Let's go,
Let's
y'all.
go. Let's go.
Woo. Y'all know we were doing some talking backstage, and um, it's just crazy. It's a lot going on,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna need y'all to chime in because I don't know if we don't understand what's going on. We need to be put in a light of what's going on, but it kind of made me want to talk about the topic that I'm talking about tonight, which is, what is it or who is it that you're giving all of your time to,
Mm.
and is it worth it? And
Mm.
I don't want this to sound like a bad thing, like I'm talking strictly like about a relationship or a boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, anything like that. I just want to really have everyone to think about it. Like, what is it that you're giving your time to? Who
Mm.
is it that you're giving your time to? Because I don't know
Mm.
about y'all, but every time Friday gets here, I'm excited for Friday to get here, but I'm also dreading knowing that it's almost time to get back to Monday and get back to work.
Oh,
Like,
that's
it's like,
me.
listen, it's like you are afraid to even actually enjoy the weekend that you actually worked so hard to get to because
Mm.
it's about to leave and go somewhere.
Mm.
So I had to tell myself, I'm like, you know what? You got to sit down and section some of this stuff off. Like, what is it that you're doing that's causing you to be so busy? What is it that you're doing that, I mean, is it productive? Is it beneficial? What is the outcome going to be? And as I was thinking about all that stuff, um, I started paying attention to some of the stuff on the news. I started paying attention to, just some of the posts on Facebook, and I'm finding that some of these exact same things, they're impacting us because we are too busy.
Mm.
I was looking at and I'm gonna tell you who my source is, globalmissingkids.org. Globalmissingkids.org reported that there are 460,000 kids missing in the
Damn,
U.S.
Oh my God.
it's crazy.
Missing 460,000 kids
Damn.
missing. You know,
Wow.
like, how does that even happen? How does that even happen? Like, what is it that we were doing as a parent or guardian or whomever? Like, what is it that we're doing that we're so busy that something is happening to the kids? Like, what is going on?
And
Another thing
and
I was looking at. Go ahead, Jay Money.
I don't really think that is that we're so busy. The world is so evil that you can be so close knit to your child, and in the blink of an eye, they could be gone. In a blink of an eye, you turn your back for a second and come back. Where's my child? Where's my child? And you doing everything right as a parent.
Okay. But at that moment, think about what you just said. What were you doing at that moment when you weren't looking? What
You could
had your undivided attention? Not you specifically, of course, but that's the part I'm trying to understand. What was happening at that moment?
Because it was like I saw on TV where this man, he was showing us how he was showing parents how quick a kid can be snatched. And the mommy was with her two daughters, and they was at the park, and he was just he actually gave them back, but she cried or whatever. But it was like she ran after this one like, "Where you going?" And before she said, "Where you going?" the other one, he had already took the other one and walked off. He brought her back, but he was saying, "Ma'am, do you see how fast I could have took your child?" So she was running out. She had a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. The 2-year-old just sprinted off and she ran to go get her, like, get your butt back over here. And as soon as she said that, he had already grabbed the 4-year-old and walked off with her. But he brought her back to show her, ma'am, do you see how fast I could have took your daughter? It was
That's,
two girls.
that's crazy.
What's
And
your
that was
thoughts on it, Dr.
scary.
I mean, but all you never worry about the world until it's sick at your house, and then you're
Mhm.
not so self-absorbed about taking care of you and yours. And that's where we are as a society. We're become selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like we see thousands of we all get Amber Alerts. You know what I'm saying? Do we memorize license plates and really look at cars, or we just look at it like, oh, it's a damn shame, keep it moving,
Mhm.
and just being splat our eyes. So you
Mhm.
don't worry about the ills of the world until it comes our home, and then it becomes an issue. Just self. I mean, the pandemic has shown that. Yeah, we
Mhm.
Right.
great feats of sharing and stuff, but when it came down to it with that toilet paper last year, man, you hear me? People went wild over toilet paper.
Mhm.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? They're not caring about your family, Kesha or J Money. They
No,
like, I need all the toilet paper. I only got 4 behinds in here to wipe, but I need all that in case
ain't
something
thinking
happens.
about my granny. Nobody. Mhm.
We need it too. You know what I'm saying? But that self-preservation came into place, and that's why so many people are seeing like, man, I thought that was my homie, or that was my circle, and you really see what it is now.
Mhm.
You know,
Right.
I mean, it's insane, and then you can apply that to the missing kids, and there's the way we treat each other, and it's the whole list. I mean, it's a sad time, but when hasn't been a sad time?
And it's sad. And Kesha, thank you for bringing up this subject because I want to be honest with y'all. I'm not comfortable at the park with my grandkids. I can't even enjoy them enjoying themselves because I'm constantly, where you at? I'm watching you. No, don't, you can't go there. No, sit right here. And then when they not, I'm telling my daughter, where she at? I can't see her down the slide. I run over there to the slide because it has confined me. And I want to be honest. I want to be honest on this show. I can't go to a park comfortably without being scared.
And that's understandable because and I know it sounds crazy. When I'm out and whether I'm going to the grocery store or if I'm going to go pick up my daughter,
Mhm.
it's like every time I either get an alert from like Smash the Topic or
Mhm.
something that's alerting me of something's going on in the area. And the first thing I say to myself is, oh, I got to go ahead and get home. It's like I'm running
Mhm.
from something. I
Yes,
don't even know what the hell I'm
yes,
running from. I have no
yes.
idea what the hell I'm running from, and I'm sick of it. I'm like, why am I running? I mean, that's the first thing that kicks in my head. I'm like, what just happened? Oh, let me get home. And I swear I do it every time. Um,
Yes.
in addition to that, when I'm saying what is it that we're doing, and who are we spending this time with? I've actually started paying attention to like all of the kids that's getting a hold of these guns, y'all,
Mm.
and they're shooting each other. Like I'm talking, I'm trying to picture, and I'm not blaming anybody because, like you just said, Jay Money, it could be a situation where you turn around 5 seconds or whatever, and the person's disappeared. But it's like
Mhm.
people are getting so comfortable
Mhm.
to either ride around with these guns loaded in the car. The kids are going up to the, under the seat or wherever the gun's at. They're getting it. They're shooting. I even read about an artist, a rapper. He was rapping, shooting in a video shoot. He was
Mm.
shooting a video and he had a gun, prop for the video, but of course it was a real gun. And
Mhm.
when he was using the gun and he was shooting, pretending to shoot, The gun actually went off and it killed his niece. And I want to say the niece was either 7 or 9, something
My God.
around that. So I'm like, we're getting so careless.
And what
We're
about
getting
the
too careless.
3-year-old that just happened here in Dallas at the park? 3 years old. Where
In
was
Fort
the
Worth,
parents at? Where was the people who supposed to be watching her? They said the gun was on the door, loaded. And then the lady that was sitting next to her, she said, I saw the baby go to the door, but I didn't think anything of it till I heard a gunshot and everybody started running over to her because everybody was out partying and kicking it. Nobody even noticed that the baby had done walked off 3 years old. And when he got this gun and shot herself in the head.
Wow.
That just broke
You
my
see,
heart.
it's too much. It's
Too
like,
much.
I mean, I've really been thinking about this. Like this whole, it made me want to just look this stuff up. Like what is going on? And it's happening just so often. It's continuing to happen. And I think it's just becoming the norm. We'll look
It
at
is.
it, we'll read some stuff, and we'll be like, oh,
And
it
go on
ain't
to the
us,
next.
or
Yeah.
and keep going. But what I'm
Yeah.
finding is that guess what? It's happening closer and closer and closer to home.
It
And as
is.
it continues to do that, that's when we begin to try to prepare for it. But we need to be trying to prepare right now.
Right
Like
now.
we have to identify the things that are important, the things that's pulling us away from focusing on our kids, our
Absolutely.
lifestyle, our house, things that's important that we should be taking care of. And we got to start practicing a little bit different. Like
And I
seriously,
absolutely agree. Because
seriously.
I hate to blame this, but social media played a big part because it's you so caught up on your cell phone that you just look past what's really around your surrounding and bam, there it goes. But sometimes you got to put it down. Like it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's
Right.
not worth it.
I want to ask
This
everyone
is a good
here in the
topic.
audience. Let's have a confession session. I mean, you don't have to put all your business out there, but type it in the comments because I want you to really think about it. Like, if it's just that one thing that you know what it is that you're doing, because we're gonna make this like a bucket list. Because if we need to take it off the list, take it off. Stop paying attention to it because
Mhm.
it's putting you in a situation where it's pulling you from something that you need to actually be paying attention to. So let's drop those comments. If it's something that you know that you are doing, yeah, and you are aware of it, but it's kind of like one of those things like, I just don't really feel like I need to stop doing it right now, but I don't really need to be doing it right now. Let's talk about it because that alone can give you more time to push towards something that truly actually matters.
Mhm.
So
Absolutely.
your GPS signal is lost. That's what's wrong.
The GPS signal is lost. Hey, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that GPS signal because when I read that you were going to be talking about that, I'm like, ooh, this can go a whole lot of different ways, Dr. Real. This can go a whole lot of
But
different ways.
you touching all on it though. You touching all on
Yes.
it.
She's touching a lot of stuff, but this is a very good topic, not only for just us, Kesha, but it's like a lot of new moms who are basing
Mm,
on what they need to do based on what they see. And right now you're educating them how, look, what's most important, your kids or social media? Your kids or what's going on in your surroundings? What is most important to you? And if your kids is most important to you, it should be a second, a minute, or hour that you take your eyes off them.
yep.
If your phone ring, that phone, let it ring. If it's that important, they'll call back. They'll call back.
Yep.
Right now, I'm paying attention to my child because somebody could easily just walk off with them. And
Yep.
then it's sad
And
because y'all know in our era, we didn't have to grow up with that. You can go outside and be
we did.
outside until dark goes down and nobody did ever touch you. And nobody
Yeah.
didn't care about
Because
you.
and it when it gets to the point to where you're having to picture it and play it back in your head, that's when you know it's an issue. Me, I'm guilty
Absolutely.
of I will scroll social media for nothing. because my
Nothing.
mindset and my fingertips know when I'm supposed to be posting something. And for some reason, I'm not even about to post. I'm thinking about what I'm going to post and I'm just scrolling. It's just an automatic thing. Not only that, when I'm working, I'm so
Me
tunnel
too.
and paying attention. If you're talking
Me
to
too.
me, I hear you, but I don't even hear you. So my daughter
Mm-mm.
did this twice. She's come and said something to me, and I'm just shaking my head because she's shaking her head, and she's like, "Did you?" And I'm like, yeah." And then 20 minutes later, I'll say, "Where did she go?" She went to school. like I wasn't even paying attention because what happens is that she does online classes, here at home, but there's 2 classes that she has to go to the school to take, and
Mm.
I'm not paying attention to the time and what's going on, and she's like, and I'm texting her, where you at? You didn't hear me? I'm at school. Oh, okay. So I'm like, you know what? What is it that you're doing that you don't know what's going on with your baby? Like it's
Absolutely.
crazy.
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
And then the world got
Um,
it so where we so caught up in our everyday life, we get caught up in our everyday life that we forget what's most important. And that's your child. Your child is more important than a job. Your child is more important than social media. Your kids are more important than anything that exists in your life. And we so caught up in worldly things that we forgot about that.
right,
We forgot about it.
right. Sia says, when my girls would be outside, they better not go around the house because now my eyes off of you. I don't know. I don't know. He may be driving by, or we live around the corner of a main road.
Yes,
Um,
dear.
and I understand that too because it can happen so fast. If you can't see them, that right there alone is like it may be too late. Like you just said, 5 seconds later, the baby
5 seconds.
gone, somebody disappeared. So it's really it's a tough one.
It
Um,
is.
but you guys do that. Go ahead and drop those comments. Think about something that it is that you're guilty of. This is the no judgment zone, but I
No
think sometimes
judgment
when we
zone.
put things out there in the atmosphere and we talk about it amongst each other, we realize like, you know what, I said it,
Mhm.
it's out there. Let me fix it. So while they're
Absolutely.
doing that, um, we will go ahead and get into our next topic with your girl J Money. And what are we going to be talking about tonight?
um, it's your girl J Money, and and all the subjects out tonight, I feel like they just coincide with each other. Believe it or not, they just
Mm,
do. Because I didn't plan it, you didn't plan it, and Dr. Wood didn't plan it. When I saw the topics, I said, "What the hell?" We all coincide together, and that's just show you how much of a connection that we have as a team. But
Yeah.
my topic is, changing who you are inside out. Now there's this stigma that everybody in the world wants to get plastic surgery. They say, "Hey, I don't like the way that I look. I don't like the way that my breast look or my butt look or my stomach look. Let me go pay and get it changed." Oh, okay. Well, I don't like the way my teeth look or my eyes look. Let me go get a facelift, get my teeth done. And and most people don't know, and those who do know, I didn't like the way my smile looked. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go fix it. Y'all see that smile is beautiful right now. But that's besides the point. I said, so J Money, you gonna do all these things. You getting your smile done, your body done, and all that. But have you fixed your soul? Have y'all ever
mm,
met somebody that
Come on.
they so beautiful? I'm talking about that's a beautiful thing, that beautiful person that you ever seen walking this earth, but their attitude and they so nasty. You can't see past that beauty.
Rotten
You can't
flesh.
right.
see past that beauty. And my topic
Fact.
is, hey, why go get all these things fixed and you ain't fixed your insides? Because you could be the
Hello,
finest
somebody.
one, you could be the finest thing walking this earth and be the ugliest thing walking this earth because you haven't started from the inside. Beauty comes from within. That means let me get this inside fixed and everything else just gonna flourish. Everything else just gonna be shining bright like a diamond. When I tell people like, okay, yeah, I already got my teeth done, that was just one of the things. But my goal was said, I'm getting my soul fixed first. My teeth fixed second, and my body fixed third. If I don't get these other two things fixed, I'm okay. But long as that soul is fixed, everything else gonna line put in place. It's just gonna line up. Because I see so many people, they go out and they get their body, and I say, "Ooh, she a bad woman. Her body is bad." But when she opened her mouth, I said, all that badness just went out the door. Like I forgot that you just got your body done because your mouth alone said that was irrelevant. What are you doing it for? And all I'm
Right.
saying is, if you're gonna fix you, fix everything that's you. You ain't just a
That's
shell.
right.
This is just a shell. You got something that's
That's
within
it.
you that needs to be fixed first. This
Right.
shell, when you let me just keep it 100. When you die, this right here is staying here. It's gonna be up under the ground, up under a casket, however, cremated, wherever you decide that your family gonna lay you to rest. And they say, hey, well today, J Money says she don't want to be buried. She want to be cremated. It's not going with you. Because when you go to heaven, wherever you decide to go, it's only your soul gonna go. Why
That's
are you
right.
not starting within before you start without? Because you're sitting up. I'm not, and this, like Kesha said, this is a non-judgment zone. I'm not here to judge nobody, nobody. But I'm here to tell you, if you fix you, start fixing you from in here. Because all this is just a shell. This is just what people see. And if you fix this and this is beautiful, it is shining bright like a gold diamond bracelet or a gold diamond ring, and that inside is still ugly, you still ugly. Just call it what it is. Just
Mm-hmm.
call it what it is. Because this is
Y'all
just a
heard what she
shell.
said.
This is
Y'all
just a
heard what she
shell,
said.
baby. I'm not.
I had to put her up there so y'all could hear her. That's why.
Hey, come on
Y'all
in.
Yes,
heard what she said.
it's not that we're sitting here on Power Team. We're always here to encourage, to uplift, to make sure that you are good on your part. And if I don't tell you nothing else, I'm telling you this, baby. Your soul is the most powerful thing that you own on this earth. It ain't no car, it ain't no house, it ain't your kids, it ain't your wife, it ain't your husband, because that soul is what matters the most. And if that soul ain't lined up with everything else, guess what? You ain't nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just here to tell you, you ain't nothing. That soul is the most valuable thing that you own in your life. Is your soul. Is your soul. And if that soul is ugly, baby, guess what? You don't spend $50,000 to get a mommy makeover. But then when somebody look at you, they can't even stand to see you. They can't stand to be around you because your mouth is saying, I'm beauty on the outside, but I ain't nothing on the inside.
On
You
the
got to start
inside.
within.
Right.
If you want to be that beautiful woman that you want to portray with your body done, start working on you. It starts with you. It starts with you. It's not, and it's not for nobody else to start with you. It's not for nobody else to help you. You got to start with you. You got to find self-love. You got to find what works for you. You got to find what works for your soul that'll help you say, when you see J Money, you're not going to just see the shell of J Money. You're going to say, that's a beautiful woman. Not because of how I look, because of how my actions are, the way that I talk, the way that I speak, the way that I treat people. I'm always humble. No matter the situation, you can piss me off right now. I'm going to still remain humble. You know why? Because I know my soul requires that.
Mm-hmm.
My soul requires that. The moment that I act ugly because you acting ugly, now my soul said, no, you don't disrupted what we don't build, J Money. You can't let nobody break that down. So I'm telling the people, you can go out and fix your smile. Thank y'all. My smile is beautiful. Thank you. You go out and fix this body. I'm trying to fix the body. That's why I exercise and work out. But my main focus was J Money, fix your soul because you know you're not right. You know your soul is not right. And you looking at these people and they want to see this beautiful woman. Now it's men don't care about your soul. Women, they don't care
At
about if you
all.
ugly. They don't care about your soul if it's right or wrong. But you ain't doing it for him. You're doing it for you.
But
Because
see, J Money, that's
at
what
the
I was
end of the
just about
day,
to say.
everything is for you.
That's what I was just about to say. Because think about it. You used to have to answer to somebody, and people would not, those people that we had to answer to was not afraid to let us know. You know, you can walk
Absolutely.
around, like you say, body bad, mouth poked out. You got somebody whether it's the aunt across the street, whether it's the mom, it's somebody that's like, you look some kind of way. They ain't messed up about none of that. But see, just like you just said, it's the way that we're living right now. You got a bad body, you bad.
Bad.
Not meaning that you're really bad, but some people just not going to tell you because, like you said, they're not focused on anything else other than what you look like at that moment. So when you begin to get comfortable and you make that your comfort zone and you continue to be around those people, everything sounds good because that's what you want to hear. But once you step outside of that zone and you step into some realness and someone trying to be real with you, now all of a sudden they hate.
They hate.
They hate
that part. They hate.
You don't want to hear the truth. You got accustomed to. Right.
Yeah, they hate.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's
that's right. Kesha, that you hit that on the nose. They are hating.
It's like I tell my sons are at a dating age, right? So I tell them, love a woman from the inside out. Because you're supposed to like the exterior, but you got to love the interior.
The interior,
right?
Because you stop loving it, but that interior don't get right. I don't give a damn how good you look. That exterior changes when your affection changes for it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if you don't love the inside, all that comes with that,
it's not gonna matter.
It's wasting your time.
That's right.
Within, all I can do is inspire you to do better.
That's right.
But at the end of the day, if you don't want to do it, there's nothing I can do to make you. Because like I always say, a want must be present in order for a need to be established.
That's right.
You don't see the need to want you. And, well, I can't do nothing to help you if you don't want to help yourself.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. And I made a scenario. I told my friend this. I said, when you go purchase a house, I said, you look on the outside of that house. You say, man, this is a bad house. Why don't you purchase that house with just the outside? Why don't you just say, oh, on the outside, this is the baddest house I ever seen. Why don't you just say, I'm going to close today? Guess what? Because no, you got to go inside to see if that's something that you want. You got to go inside to see if that house is in order. And you have to look at your body as that. I'm a house. This is my house. You looking on the outside of my house. Have you looked inside of me? No, you haven't. Because all you see is this. But I said, and I made up in my mind, this ain't for you. You can look at me and tell me I'm fine, this thing working, walking this earth. I'm the beautiful woman that's walking this earth. But I said, my soul ain't right. So this house ain't good. This house ain't good for me. I got to change the inside. I got to have carpenters come in. I got to have somebody to refurnish the walls. I got somebody to do the cabinets. Guess what? Because I'm building up what's inside of me. So when what's inside of me get fixed, it's going to spill on the outside. You're going to forget how fine I am or how good I look. Because right now, when my mouth opens, you're going to say, damn, that's a good woman. That's a good woman. Because I don't care about your outside. Your outsides could be 1,000. But if your insides ain't straightened up and then you ain't fixed it, you still the same person. You just wasted your money. Because when, like I said, and I'm going to keep saying, when you die, this staying here. That soul going somewhere else. You got to remember that. And I just want that to be my topic because it was a lot of people saying, no, I want to be honest. Somebody told me, you're trying to change who you are. That's why you getting your body done. That's why you getting your teeth done. I said, I can't change who I am until I change the inside. And I shut her mouth. I shut her mouth. She didn't have a word to say. I said, no, I'm not changing who I am until I change the inside. Now, when I change the inside, I've changed who I am. Because when I die, this is going to be still here with you. You're going to be sitting at the graveyard crying over this shelf that I went and got fixed. I said, no, I ain't changing me. I said, I'm not changing me until I change what's in me, and that's my soul. It got to change. This old building that I've been living in for so long, and I've been just misusing it and misusing it and doing what I want to do. I can't no longer do that because I don't know my days and time number. But when it is, I'm gonna be right.
So J Money, what I want you to do is, and I don't know if they're tuned in tonight, because I like when you pop your collar a little bit, when you stood up a little bit and got in that
Yes,
camera,
that part.
and you said, I said what? I want you to say it one more time, and I'm gonna zoom you in real quick so they didn't hear you for the people in the back. One more time, J-Money.
When I say what?
Tell
When
her
I
what you said about your insides.
Yeah, and I said, baby, I said you can. Somebody told me you changing who you are. You change your teeth. You get in your body. You change who you are. I ain't changing who I am until I change who I am in the inside. If that ain't changed in the inside, I ain't changed it. I ain't changed nothing. I'm still same old J Money. I don't care how much I done paid to get my body done. I don't care how many thousands I done paid to get my teeth done. I'm still same old J Money. But when I pop out with that soul, then you say, "Oh, J Money changed." Yeah, she changed. Because it's a house, like I said. Your body is your temple. So if you changing your body, that's fine. But why is your soul still dirty? When you open
I
your
know
mouth,
that's right.
when you open your mouth, I can't see the $3,000. No, I can't see the $10,000 you just spent on your body. I can't see it. I'm like, why she gonna get all that done? And she the ugliest person in the world because of the way she speaks, the way she acts, the way she carry herself. I said, why would you not
J-Money.
change this and then change this?
I want to read this comment because it's funny to me. Sia said, okay, little Dr. Real Junior J. I started thinking about that song from who is it? Genuine? Is it Genuine? Who sings that song? The same OG?
Same emoji. I think that's genuine.
That's Genuine. That's what she made me start thinking about J Money, because I know y'all didn't think y'all was coming to school and class tonight, but we giving y'all the business tonight, because
We
I
getting
already
y'all the
talked about
business now.
changing your mind and who you with, and she done already told you to change your soul. So I hope y'all ready for Dr. Real, because
Mom got the
when
real.
he say the GPS signal lost, I'm thinking like that, like where will we be?
Where will we be?
I'm scared to even know
Okay.
what happens when this signal is lost.
Okay.
So don't you hate when you driving somewhere, you traveling, and you hit that rough spot? You don't know where you're going. You truly depending on GPS, and then you hear that message. GPS signal lost.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, man, what do I do?
Mm-hmm.
Should I keep going where direction I was already going?
Lost his head.
Should I stay put, or should I turn back around?
We lost.
And that's the same thing we do in life.
Mm.
Signal gets lost. We be in a bad situation. We get rid of God's prayer system because we got our own personal stuff. Hope y'all caught that. And we sit here and do everything but make the right decision because we're lost.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you ways to go find yourself when your GPS signal says it's lost.
Okay,
First,
come on, Doctor. I got my notes.
you need to reflect back to a time you felt good about yourself.
Oh,
Now, you can't stay there because, like I said last week, once stuff happened to you, that person that has gone through that is a different person now. You're gonna change either from the good or the bad, but you're gonna change in a way to others. That person, to me, no longer exists. But you still got to reflect back to a time when you felt good about you. When you look in the mirror, you like, I know I'm a baddie. You know, you're a dude. You're like, I know I'm that dude. The man right chair on that mystical thing from the 90s. You know what I'm saying? From the 90s. You feel
Yes. Yes.
to that self, and then you start your foundation from there. The second thing you gotta do is get out of your comfort zone. You gotta take that leap, that jump. You gotta do it. If you really have faith in yourself, there's gonna come a time in life you're gonna have to take that jump. And it can be a small, no one's telling you to jump off the Grand Canyon here. Because life is a series of steps. But every now and then there's gonna be some space in between those stairs. You either can stay where you at and be comfortable, or you can say, you know what, I don't think I know I have the spirit, the perseverance, and everything I need to make this jump, and you just do it. You're gonna land somewhere regardless, but you're gonna stay put if you never move.
Right.
Third thing is to do is date yourself. You came out of a bad relationship, or not even a bad relationship. You just came out of a relationship or a marriage or whatever the case may be. You need to learn how to be by yourself and be comfortable being by yourself, where you don't need a whole bunch of homegirls or homeboy. You don't necessarily need a partner at that time. You get comfortable with you, because if you can do that, then you don't find yourself being codependent on love and find yourself in those toxic and narcissistic type relationships. If you come, because like I said before, the most dangerous enemy to common sense is loneliness. You make some dumb decisions that you're making dumb decisions because your side is telling yourself, girl, that is dumb as hell what you're about to do. But you convince yourself that it's not.
Right.
Be consistent is the next thing. You got to be consistent no matter what you're doing. You try to lose weight, you got to be consistent. You trying to change who you are, you got to be consistent.
Yes.
You got to get rid of those bad habits. Bad habits, y'all, are nothing but us being comfortable. That's it. That's why they say it's so. Once you think it's 3 weeks to adapt a bad habit, then you can be stuck there. But you can break bad habits. It goes back to what you want to do. But what are you comfortable with? It's hard to get out of that comfort zone. You see it's all coming together. It's hard to get out of the comfort zone. So it's easy to say, you know what? I know that I shouldn't have ice cream, but I'm gonna go ahead and smack a couple of gallons of this Ben and Jerry's one time because I know I'm gonna walk in tomorrow. Isn't that kind of defeating the purpose? Learn to say no without guilt. And I talked about this earlier on in the beginning of our podcast journey. You have to be able to learn to say no without feeling guilty about it. You got to be okay with saying no.
I learned that too.
No, we don't have that money to loan, and they come at you with the most sober story in the world with 18,000 violins playing, and you hear the tears flowing, but you know that you don't have it. You really don't have it to loan. You got to be able to say, I wish I could help you at this time, but I can't. And be okay with saying that.
No.
Oh man, feeling regretful. You shouldn't feel that way. You don't have it, don't have it. You don't want to help them move. Be okay with saying, nah, man, I'm 45 years old. I ain't moving no chest of drawers in your house. No, you know what I'm saying? You gotta call a mover. You know what I'm saying? Give me a 12-pack of beer. Ain't gonna cut it no more. I need more than that. Examine your self-talk. Watch. If you don't do nothing else that I taught y'all about, watch how you talk to yourself. It's amazing how you can block so many blessings by opening your mouth to yourself. Because like I say before, what you say out your mouth, you see out your eyes. Keep calling yourself ugly, or I don't look as good as so-and-so, I'm not as smart as so-and-so, and eventually you're going to just what you're describing. So watch how you talk to yourself. Yeah, give yourself pep talks. If you need to kick in the behind, do that. You know when you're screwing up. You know how you can get better.
Love that's real.
You listen to, then appreciate your uniqueness. You don't supposed to be like nobody else. God built you a one of one, baby. You a one of one. Period. You're not a one of two. You're a one of one. We're all unique. We all bring something different to the table. You might not like it. You might not like how I prepared it, but it's there if you want it.
That's right.
That's on you. But learn to appreciate your uniqueness. Stop trying to be like everybody else. We don't need a whole bunch of lookalikes going around. We need some individuals. Stop waiting for the world to show you love. Stop waiting to show you love. Love you first, and instead of last, because everyone will never like or love you. You got to face that. Everybody, they're going to find something about you. They don't like you. It's going to be something maybe major about it or something very minute. They might not like you because of perfume you wear, reminding them of a girl that stole their man. You never know how stupid stuff can be for people not to like you, but you can't worry about that because the world's never going to love you 100%. You got to be okay with that. The only way you're going to get back to you is embracing that and saying, you know what? I know everybody's not going to like me. I have to work on being a people pleaser just because I need that. I'm not comfortable being alone, so I need to be something around me.
That's right.
Yeah.
And lastly,
preaching tonight, Dr. Real.
Lastly, realize who you truly are and not who you pretend to be.
How you,
There's so many people out here that's mad with their reality because they're not living in it.
Wait, say that part again, Dr. Real, because I heard you say something, and I don't think the people in the back heard you. Say that again.
It's just
even
it's
the
so
back can hear you.
that are so upset with their reality, and the reason they're so upset with their reality because they're not living in it. They live in a fantasy world they created for themselves. So they don't realize who they are because they pretend to be somebody else. I mean, people, come on. We are our worst problem.
We're our worst enemies.
We sit here and we can sit here and lie to ourselves till we get comfortable with those bad habits. We lie to ourselves about things. But if you don't ever live in reality, how are you going to ever change? If what you living in already is a pretend world. It's time to grow up, people. And it don't matter how old you are. It don't matter how old you are. There comes a time in your life where you got to make that. You get to that crossroads.
Life's too short. We don't got no choice.
I'm an adult child, or I'm gonna grow up to be an adult. Period. And a lot of us are hitting that crossroads right now. Be it kind of how we handle our finances, be it how we handle our relationships, no matter what kind it is. Just that hitting that maturity point to where, like I say, that change is so important. This whole podcast, like Jay Money said, has been so integral with each other. This link is beautiful.
It is.
But that change, we all get lost sometimes. It's gonna happen. You get lost. It's gonna happen. But just because your GPS signal says it's lost, you can always find it again. But you gotta trust and have faith in yourself that you can do what you know you can do.
That's right.
Because you gotta have a plan in place. I gave you steps. There's a million more things you can do to find yourself. Because I remember when I was lost around 25, I'm talking about milk box carton loss. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think I was on that milk carton too, Dr. Real.
I was too.
You know what I'm saying? Have you seen Craig? Because I really hadn't seen myself for a while. Until one day I looked in the mirror and I was like, man, who the hell are you? Where's Craig? I don't know who this dude is. I was so lost, I didn't know who I was. Being somebody that I was not, and it was tearing my soul apart because it was fighting. You know this ain't you. Why are you doing it to yourself? And it took me forever, even though those lessons kept coming and I kept failing those lessons. The teacher gave me the answers. I'm still not paying attention because I'm trying to do things my way. It all finally came to a head.
Right.
That's when I had to embrace, okay, you done identified this not you. But the life is so comfortable and the bad habits you have are so comfortable that even though you know you shouldn't be doing it, you'll enjoy it a bit too much.
Right.
You don't really want it because you really want to change. You're not going to keep going back somewhere to something that's hurting you if you really want to change. You're not going to keep going back there.
That's you preaching.
Why would you drink poisonous water? I'm giving you Fiji water and here's some Flint water. No disrespect to Flint, Michigan. I'm just being real. Which one are you gonna take? I'm telling you which one is which. Some of y'all gonna go straight for that Flint water because you're used to it.
Well, you know what they say, Dr. Real. They say now you can lead them to the water, but
they make them drink.
Can't make them drink.
Can't make them drink, but they can look at their reflection and still don't see nothing wrong. Come on, somebody. You're looking in the water and can't see your reflection of what's really going on in you. But my people, like I say, man, just find your compass, find your true north, and then get you a plan down. The best laid plans, are written in pencil and have an eraser because things are going to change. This is what this whole podcast has been about. Things are going to change.
Things going to change.
They're going to be
definitely
comfortable.
Gonna change.
But if it's true change, it's going to be super freaking uncomfortable.
That's right.
If it's a rock change, you ain't never going back to doing that. It's going to be some of the hardest stuff you've ever been through in your life. But that is true change.
Right.
And it does make you uncomfortable when you accept change. It makes you uncomfortable because it's something you're not used to.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
The people that were holding you down, all of a sudden ain't around no more. You feel a whole bunch lighter, but you still trying to go back and get that weight again.
Mm-hmm.
You done shed it. You don't supposed to go back there. Quit drinking that Flint water. I'm giving you. Drink this. This is good. This is better for you. Quit going back to what you know because you're comfortable with what you know.
Comfortable with it.
You're comfortable with it. You don't want to get dressed up for it. You got your slides on, your shorts, and your tank top. You don't even get dressed for it no more.
Mm-hmm.
So let me give y'all my quotes for tonight.
Okay.
The worst person to try and talk some sense into is a person that has no sense of self.
Ooh, let me write that
That
down.
was deep, Dr. Hill. That was deep.
Write that down.
That was deep. That was super deep.
Okay, so she writing it down.
No, I done wrote so much down tonight. I feel like I could write a book.
And the last thing is, you are either a liability or an asset. Not only
somebody,
but every life you touch. Be the cause of a windfall and not a depression. And I hope that touched somebody.
Liability or asset.
Well, you know what? I hope it touched somebody too. And if you think it needs to touch somebody that's not listening tonight, go ahead and share that live so we can touch them because they need to be touched. Like this right here tonight, y'all. Hey, I don't know. It's like they said, we are connected. It's like we come with these topics. We do not know what each other is going to bring for the show. But for some reason, it always connects. But with that being said, I hope y'all paying attention because where's the drum rolls? Because I need for y'all to make sure you're paying attention to this too. Because I'm gonna zoom in really quick. Because if y'all been seeing the post, if y'all been seeing us with the little popcorn laying down laughing because we ready for It's Your Girl J Money. Well, guess what? Her show starts tomorrow night. And I'm so excited, y'all. I already got my little setup ready. I'm gonna be there, but I ain't gonna be there. So I'm already ready because I'm gonna be watching like y'all watching. But guess what? Every day we lit. Every day we lit.
We lit. I just need you guys when you come to my show tomorrow. I need you to put the babies to sleep. This ain't for the babies.
Put them to bed.
The babies should be in bed by 8 o'clock. Because this ain't for your babies. And the mamas, if you want your mama to be tuned in, it's okay. Because mama could teach us some things too. But if she don't, if it's a little too much for mama, this ain't for you, baby. You gotta sit this one out. And I'm just gonna let you know it's gonna be lit. And I need you to bring your drink of choice.
Okay.
Your drink of choice. Whatever that
I
drink
got mine.
is, I need you to
Are we
come.
taking shots, J Money, or do I need to bring me a mixer?
We need to take shots because what I got going on is gonna cause you to take a shot. So all I'm saying is this is an adult show. That's why it's called J Money After Dark.
After dark. You heard what she said.
That means our kiddos should be in the bed. But this ain't for your kids.
Scared
go tell you now.
Only for the grown and the sexy people.
Only for the grown and the sexy. It's only for the and the topic is let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. And let's talk about all the things, the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about it. Yes.
Okay. You know what, girl? I'm already ready, J Money. But I'm telling y'all make sure y'all are here. Don't meet her here, beat her here, because you're gonna have to be prepared for it. And you never know who she may have with her. So you may all I'm saying is you're gonna have to be here to see it. And we're not hyping it up because that's our girl. We're not doing that. We just know the facts and the things that's going to be going on tomorrow night. So again, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, it's your girl J Money. She'll be here, and it's going to be.
And J I guarantee you will not be disappointed. I need you to buckle your seatbelt. seatbelt and sit back and relax. Because when you get through listen to J Money podcast, it's gonna find some things that you might. Oh, I need to go home. I need to get off this podcast and start doing this. Or I need to get off this podcast and start practicing this. Because y'all know I'm big on relationships. Y'all know I'm big on making things work no matter how I make it work. I'm here to make it work. Because I don't want nobody to get a divorce, separate, or say, oh, this ain't working for us no more. I'm here to fix it. I'm here to fix it. I'm all about you and your man and your woman coming together. Let's fix it. I don't care how we fixing it. But
That's a good. I got a question, J Money. So, is this going to be a situation where they may need to sit down and watch with their significant other, or is it something
like
that the lady? Huh?
I feel like you should. I don't feel like you should watch it by yourself, baby. Come on, let's watch this together.
We want to make sure that we understand how you're going to set it up for us, because if the guys don't need to hear and you're going to teach, and then the woman might need to go back. Okay, everybody needs to learn together. Is what
I feel like this is my show tomorrow. It's going to be, baby, I need you to come sit next to me. We need to watch this together.
Okay, y'all heard that?
It's some stuff that you and I probably need to hear, because we've been going like this, and J Money for to bring us back like this. I guarantee you, from after tomorrow, you will not be disappointed in any of my shows, any of them, because I'm so big on relationships. I'm so big on making a marriage work. I'm so big on making whatever you got built come together. Before you separate and let it go, let's see, can we fix it? And I'm so big on, if you're single, ladies, I'm going to teach you how to get them in and how to keep it. Remember that.
Talk that talk.
You could be single. I've been single for this long, but I'm going to show you why you've been single. I'm going to tell you what you need to fix and work on so you won't be single no more. Because you might not feel like I've been doing everything right, but you've probably been doing everything wrong. Let's talk. Let's talk. Because you've been single for too long. Why you been single? You need to get out your comfort zone. You stayed in that box too long. Let's get out that box. That box, and then also that letter. I mean that list. Throw that list out the window. Throw that shit out the window. If you got a list of what you want and what you looking for, throw it out the window. But that shit don't work. I had to learn that. That don't work. That don't work.
Cut it. I can vouch for that. It does not work.
I want this. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for that. I want this. Take that list tonight before you come to my podcast tomorrow. Take it and crumb it up and say, that's going out the window, because I'm going to see what J Money have to say to get me a man. I'm going to teach you how to get one.
They said, wait, Jay, wait. They said, wait, J Money. Don't tell them too much.
I ain't telling you too much, because you need to tune in, because I got some shit for you.
That's right. Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all just got a little snippet of what's going down tomorrow. Just want to throw out there, continue to rock with us, y'all. We have other shows. We want to make sure that you guys are getting what it is that you need. If there's some things that you want to talk about, drop those things in the comments. We're more than happy to answer those questions. Mm-hmm. We are still growing. We still have some more spots available. If you are interested in hosting your own podcast, if you got the niche, if you feel that you have something to talk about and the people want to listen to, hit me up. Let's talk about it. Let's secure your spot, because we're going to be growing, and then we're going to run out of room. So get your spots now, baby, because it's going to be too late. We got the Mompreneur podcast. I don't know if she's on here tonight, but shout out to our hosts that host on Thursdays nights as well. We also have Buying and Selling with Bree. She hosts on Monday nights, and of course, your girl J Money will be on Thursday nights also. So again, guys, tune in. We have a lot in store for you. And of course, we're going to still be rocking with you every Wednesday night. So we're growing.
Like I said, Put your kids to sleep. This ain't for your kids. This ain't for your kids. Baby, you need to go lay down because mama and daddy need to come here and sit in front of this computer and see what's going on. This ain't for the kids.
Before we get out of here, do y'all have anybody that y'all want to shout out?
Just want to shout out the whole Power Team members that's here every single Wednesday. We need that energy. Keep sharing it with your friends. Tell them they don't like it, share with somebody else.
Mhm.
You ain't got to hate and delete. You can hate and pass on. You ain't got to do it like that. Just pass it on. You don't like it, somebody else will. But just keep doing the love. We love it. We appreciate you very much.
That's right.
Yeah, and absolutely. And I just want to give a shout out to all y'all who've been rocking with us since day one. Our day ones, man, y'all are the biggest, y'all are my biggest supporters. Y'all my biggest fan. Y'all are the Power Team biggest supporter and fan. I love day ones because I rock with day ones. You've been rocking with me since day one. I'm gonna rock with you. So if you've been rocking with me this whole time, guess what? Reach out to your girl J Money, whatever you got going on. I'm gonna rock with you too. I'm here to support you just like you support me. And you might not put it on the podcast that you got this going on. Inbox me. I promise you, if you're selling anything, I'm gonna support you. If you got your own podcast, I'm gonna support you because you've been rocking with us this long. And you know, love, you got to, if you give me love, we give love all across the board. If you've been rocking with the Power Team since day one, please share your link of what you got going on. You might be a little shy. You might not be the one who want to be on the podcast, but inbox any one of us. We're going to rock with you too.
That's right. Well, y'all know what we always say. We ain't got to go home, but we definitely got to get the hell up out of here.
Yeah.
But it's been real. We really enjoyed y'all. So again, tell a friend, tell a cousin, tell a sister, tell a brother, whomever. J Money, it goes down tomorrow night. So I'm going to leave y'all with that little snippet as well so that you all can make sure that you tune in tomorrow and keep rocking with us. Y'all have a good night. And as J Money is saying in the background, it's going to be lit.
It's going to be lit.
Thank y'all for rocking.
I'm tight. I'm tight.
That was tight. Yeah.
Yes.
Because I was like, I know we do. You are